It's Steven! Come on out!
What does this do?
Oh, Stu, why do you always do that? What is your problem?
My problem? I'm trying to fix your problem! And the little cold you probably got going, so I grabbed myself some chicken noodle soup. It's the family size, so we can just make a couple batches together.
Stu, I'm not sick. What made you think I was sick?
Well, you weren't in school on Friday.
Well, yeah, that's because it was senior skip day. You're telling me you didn't skip on senior skip day?
Senior skip day?
Yeah, it's like when a bunch of seniors, they all go to a party or something, like, to take off a day from school. Like, even Freddie Johnson went, and he gives me the creeps.
He's actually a pretty cool fellow if you talk to him, but I still don't know what you're talking about. Learning is very important.
We just skipped school. It's one day.
Wait a second. You weren't sick, and you didn't go to school. That's a crime! Steven, I'm sorry, but I gotta call the cops!
Stu, are you serious?
Hey!
What's your problem? You're really gonna call the cops on me for, like, nothing? People do that all the time. It's not even that big of a deal.
Can you give me my cellular device back? First you're skipping school, then you're trying to thieve from me? You are a thieving, no good, bad-friended criminal!
Stu, you are an annoying, four-eyed, stupid piece of crap that I have ever seen. You have no friends, and you have nothing to show for your life. So get out of my face!
Benchmark! You heard me?
What does that even mean?
I don't really know, but it's not really what you say, it's just how you say it. Because I just want to be friends with you this day, and the next day, and the next day, and the day after that, because I don't want to be mad at you, and I certainly don't want you to be mad at me, because you got some scary friends. I mean, Jeff, he's a Hulk. And, so instead of using a word that, would offend you, I went with a word that only I know the definition of. I knew you wouldn't, because, let's face it, your grades are...
Wait, what?
Quite a bit under par. And, why don't we just come to my house, we can take the chicken out of this soup, because we're not gonna kill chicken. That's terrible. I mean, when you look at it this way, would you let a chicken come shoot you and eat you?
Stu, you're a vegetarian. We get it. You're not cool because of it. Shut up.
I will disregard the last thing you said if we just go down to our house, we eat some chicken soup without the chicken, and we go eat, and we hang out, and we forget this whole thing ever happened. I mean, that's a lot better than the alternative, if you ask me. Where you walk back into your house, I pull out my cell phone, and I call the cops on you. You don't want that.
All right, Stu. Let me take a look at this can again.
Hey! You don't do that to me! Steven! I'm not picking that up! I picked it up this time, but next time, I'm calling the cops!
To answer your question, looking out my window, talking to my cat like he's kinfolk. I sip a coke and I drink slow, I'm in limbo. No plan B, no girlfriend, I just need to meet an info. But I won't cause I'm more sensitive than my lymph nodes, and I give too much info. You can't unzip after singing dumb shit, like I hear their name every time the wind blows. I gave a chilly chick my jacket and my skin froze, and then she jacked it and just ran up with my thin clothes. I guess that shit makes her a heartbreaker and my windbreaker. I'm not tripping off the bimbos, I just think about the puns that I can spit later. She couldn't salt me, she was just a hip shaker. And to answer the question that you implied in your eyes, no, I don't think that I'm smarter than a 5th grader. Ladies, 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 women, 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 honeys, 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 girlies, 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 ladies, 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 it's no bunnies, bunnies, women, 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 and my honeys, honeys. Whatever, over it. Reality valedictorian, graduated to the next level and I hopped in my DeLorean. Aurora Borealis in my rear view, man, is glorious. Waking up at noon, I'm notorious. I'm gonna roll the dice, I'm very lucky, but fuck it, Papa needs a new pair of Huggies in this life of hard knocks. Feeling like the Hulk, I throw my enemies against the wall across the room like they were my alarm clock. After dark, car parked right on our block, arm wrapped around the cardstock, chick propped up in the passenger seat for a sweet one-way heart-to-heart talk. I think I'm ahead of my age like I'm Dippin' Dots. The women that I'm dating really seem to think I'm odd. Strange, they just nod, which is hard without a head on their shoulder.
Who is that?
I don't know.